question often asked of guitar teachers is, as a beginner, should I start out learning on the acoustic guitar or on the electric guitar? So, in the next couple of lessons, we'll attempt to help you settle this dilemma in a considered and well-informed way. The answer will actually vary from player to player. But let's start by going over each of the factors that you should consider carefully before making up your mind which way to go. The first thing I want you to ask yourself is, what style of music do you most feel inspired by? What first got you interested in playing guitar? Was it something that sounded like this? Or like this maybe? More like this. Or even this. The guitar is probably the most versatile musical instrument on the planet. And these are just a tiny sample of some of the variations of guitar playing styles. And clearly some of these styles are more appropriate to the electric guitar, where others belong squarely to the acoustic. The next thing to consider is the context you consider yourself playing guitar in. Do you just want to strum along to a few songs by yourself? Or do you see yourself playing in a band? Could you imagine yourself writing your own songs? Or maybe even producing your own recordings further down the line? Or do you just want to use your guitar to join in singing round the campfire or at church group activities? This choice of context is another thing that may determine whether you choose to learn on the acoustic or on the electric guitar. Something that is often not appreciated by beginners is that the electric guitar is not such a great instrument when played on its own. For most musical genres, we like to hear at least 4 elements of sound. A percussive beat, a strong bass line, and melodic notes. Or high-sounding chord tones. Out the harmonies of the tune. The electric guitar is to a great degree capable of producing all these different sounds, but it's quite hard to play it in a way where it does so all at once. The acoustic guitar, however, is sometimes referred to as an orchestra in a box because it does have this great capability to cover all these sounds at once. In short, the acoustic guitar really is a more self-sufficient instrument, whereas the electric guitar best comes into its own when it's accompanied at least by bass and drums. This is why only a tiny percentage of solo artists perform just with an electric guitar, whereas hundreds and thousands of performers use an acoustic guitar to perform with solo or to support their vocals. Following this lesson so far, I suspect that you'll now find yourself leaning towards joining one of these three camps. The electric guitar players camp, the acoustic guitar players camp, well actually I feel equally drawn to both camp. In the next lesson, we'll help you finalise this decision by taking a closer look at how your choice of whether to play electric or acoustic guitar as a beginner affects your ongoing development as a musician. We'll also go over some of the practical implications of the decision, including those of cost and neighbourhood relations. If you found this lesson useful, please click on the like button if there is one, or leave a comment, and do feel free to share the video with your friends. And if you'd like to gain access to all our guitar teaching materials, please visit the Secret Guitar Teacher site and take a free look round at what's available there. See you again soon.